Sometimes we Tulsans take our water for granted. With a turn of the faucet, it's there, clear and sparkling. However, that wasn't always the case. The earliest settlers to Tulsa, both Native American and white, used 3 different natural springs for water sources. In 1883, J.M. Hall had the first well dug behind his store at First and Main. In 1903, the city started a water service using the Arkansas River. In later years, many early-day Tulsans remember, quote, brushing off after bathing. By the late teens, the city began a search for a new water source. This search sparked one of the fiercest fights in Tulsa history. Charles Page, the owner of the Tulsa Democrat, lobbied heavily for the damming and the use of Shell Creek to the northwest. Page was already damming the creek and would have gained substantially by owning the water supply. Robert Lorton, however, wisely backed a proposal to use Spavinaw Lake some 60 miles to the east. In 1921, a bond issue was passed to finance the task of using Spavinaw, which was promptly opposed in court by the Shell Creek backers. Eventually defeated, Page was so bitter that he sold his newspaper to Richard Lloyd Jones. Jones then renamed the paper the Tulsa Tribune. The Spavinaw project was supervised by engineer W.K. Hallway. 11 separate crews constructed the Spavinaw Dam, built the Mohawk Park Treatment Facility and Pumping Station, dug Lake Uhola Reservoir, tunneled underneath the Verdigris River and Tiowa Mountain, and laid the 60-inch concrete pipe. The crew started excavation in 1922, and with some pomp and circumstance, the Spavinaw water reached Tulsa taps on November 17, 1924. Hallway boasted he was so sure of the success that he would receive his final payment from a bottle which would be floated down the Spavinaw. To avoid embarrassment of the bottle being stuck, it was dropped only 300 feet from the end of the line, and Hallway received his payment. Built at a cost of $7.5 million, the Spavinaw system is still the best investment Tulsa's ever made. Watch for more History Minutes brought to you by the Tulsa Historical Society and United Paramount 41.